people are already a lot of people are joining. So the questions will come from customers only and customers only. So obviously, if you can able to do some what they are asking, we will answer. That is best, I think so.
Okay.
So Grigs, Sharon, നമ്മളെ സംസാരിച്ച പോലെ ബാക്ക്ഗ്രൗണ്ടിൽ ഒരു ബിൽഡ് അതിനെക്കുറിച്ച് കൂടുതൽ
നമ്മൾ ലൈവ് ആണ് ലൈവ് ഓക്കെ ലൈവ്
ലൈവ് ആണ്
ലൈവ് ആൻഡ് ഓക്കെ സോ ഞാൻ ബേസിക്കലി ഐ ഗിവ് എൻ ഇൻട്രൊഡക്ഷൻ ആൻഡ് നമ്മൾ സ്റ്റോറിൻ്റെ ഒക്കെ ഒരു പ്രിവ്യൂ കാണിച്ചിട്ട് ടോക്ക് അബൌട്ട് എവറിത്തിങ് ഒന്ന് സ്ട്രീം മോണിറ്റർ ചെയ്യണേ എന്നിട്ട് അവിടെ കൂടെ ഉണ്ടിക്കോ അവിടെ കൂടെ സേഫ് ഇട്ടിരിക്കാം അതെല്ലാം ഇറക്കും അവിടെ കൂടെ ഇറക്കി
राजाराम जी थोड़ा नीचे आओ आपका
आ रहा हूँ
हाँ अभी ओके
अब इस सेट
या
एंड okay so hello everyone, I hope we're all live. Wait 1 second.
लोकेशन चेंज कर दिया साजिद चेटा
नया लोकेशन में
ओके
बच्चे का रूम पे आया हूँ
ओके
कैमरा भी अच्छा लग रहा है अभी
मोबाइल पे आया लाइट है ना इधर
ओके
वेरी गुड
so should I start തുടങ്ങട്ടെ
Yeah, you can.
Okay, so hello everyone. Welcome to the stream. A big welcome to everyone. Thank you so much for joining. We are in conversation with Nvidia, and so this is going to be a wonderful stream. Everyone questions are relating to the Nvidia cards, to the Nvidia technologies, number of stock alerts which everyone is concerned about. So we'll talk about all these stuff, and we'll have a brief look around our store and all these. So we'll do all these wonderful things. So I am joined by two amazing people from Nvidia today. First one, we have Mr.Rajaram. He's the FAE of Nvidia, and so he is the one who's in charge of all the wonderful technical development and all that. So if you have any questions regarding Nvidia, regarding the graphic card, technical information, all that, he is the one to go to, as Mr. Rajaram right there. And then I'm joined by also our namade from Kerala, we have Sajith Bhaskaran sitting there. He is Mr. Sajith Bhaskaran.
Hi.
He's in charge of all the customer relations, and so everything you have to know about stock updates and all that, he will give you all the information. So I'm joined by these two wonderful people, and we can talk about all the questions on so be it about graphic card stocks, graphic card updates, upcoming launches, and anything you want. We'll talk about all that today in this wonderful stream with Nvidia. We are very proud to have Nvidia on the stream today. So once again, a big welcome to the stream. Thank you so much for joining in. And so yes, we know this was a quick update. Last night we were telling guys we're going live, so there's a quick stream we put together, and so we hope you like it. And so yes, we will go ahead. So Chita, first I think we'll show our store. Again, we'll start. So we'll have
your voice is little went a little low, I think.
Is it breaking? Okay, guys, can you? I think it is fine on the stream. I feel like Celepo. I think it's a bit breaky. I think coming to you. I think it's okay on the stream. So I think we can hear. Anytime if it is breaking, just do let me know. So I'll say it once more so that people can hear.
Yeah.
Okay. So yes, and so I think we'll start off by just giving you all a tiny preview of the store again. And I think Rajaram, I think it's the first time you're seeing the store, right? You have not seen our store yet.
Okay. I see something very RGB thing going on in the background.
Yes. So we'll briefly show our store, and then so yeah, the big RGB thing that you're seeing behind is our main PC right there.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay.
So that's our main PC with our 3 monitor setup. Okay, and yes, it is for the CPU we're using a Threadripper there, and for the GPU we're using our proud enjoy. It is our RTX 3080.
Okay.
So as a matter of fact, this is a very special card to us because this was the first ROG RTX 30 to be released in Kerala, and we were lucky enough to get it. So we got the first card that ever came to Kerala. So ever since we got that.
So anybody coming to your store can have access, can experience this machine, right?
Yeah, people can. So people have access to like all the machines available. So we have one machine here, which is we call this a war machine, which is this is the highest end spec we could do. So anytime a customer wants to come and check out a PC which is Threadripper based or something which requires like industry grade workloads, we have this for that. So this one's exclusively for industry grade workload.
And I think this machine particularly being based on a Threadripper, I think it's a very good machine for not only gamers but also for people who are into creator category.
Yeah, very much so.
People who are into video editing, who are into Max, Maya, all those guys, I think they can also benefit out of this machine because specifically this has very good Threadripper type CPU, Threadripper CPU and a 3080 card.
3080 card,
I think
yes,
it
yes.
works for all the people.
Yes, and also we are planning an upgrade for that, which we're low-key planning to amp it up to a 3090. We finally got a few 3090s in stock, so we're kind of deciding to amp this up to a 3090, so it'll be a complete pure workstation grade machine. Especially because Nvidia kind of leaves the 3090 as a replacement to the Titan, right? So we thought it can be very very workstation oriented like that, and so that's all the stuff there. And then when we
I think still with a 3080, this machine is a very potent machine because easily people can do 4K, 8K video editing on this machine without any problems.
Yeah, definitely. So that's what the whole intent for this. And then here we have something special. This is our VR machine, and you can see Koshibu playing. So this is our VR machine. So this is powered by the GTX 1080. Okay, this is powered by the 1080 Ti. Is like it's like an all-time great card. So and the good part about this is again with an ROG Strix 3080 card. So the good part is this comes with 2 HDMI inputs and 4 other display ports. So we can plug in the VR machine and the monitor without using any extra cables. So this is pretty good. So this is
what is that chassis? That chassis looks very beautiful.
so that's apparently okay. So people might think it's extremely expensive chassis because it looks like a Cougar one, but it's actually by Zebronics. So it is a Zebronics. It's called the Zebronics Valhalla.
Yeah.
So this is Zebronics Valhalla. So we have a full VR setup here. So anytime customers want to come and play VR, we have a full-on VR setup.
Mainly the point being that design, the chassis is very eye-catching. I think lot of gamers and lots of designers will like that.
Yeah,
especially the chassis.
Yeah, it's into the very very gamery aesthetic. So it's into a very gamery aesthetic, and it's got pretty good airflow too. I mean, the fact is, it is not that expensive. Usually, chassis like that cost around 50,000, and this one, this is roughly around 10,000. So looking at that, it's a very good performing thing, and it's got the 1080, so it powers VR pretty well. That's built exclusively for VR because I think like whenever we buy graphic cards, we see like stickers on there saying VR ready, but then a lot of people don't really get a chance to experience VR, especially in Kerala. I don't think people get a chance to experience VR. So because of that, this is built especially for people to come. I know because of corona restrictions, we are kind of safe about letting people come and play VR. But what we do is we tell them to put their mask on and we give another protective padding for their forehead, so they are never directly in contact with the headset, but they can play.
Right.
So they can play like that.
Right.
So we have a VR set there, and then bro, and then here we have our GeForce Experience Zone, right there. So this is
truly lighthouse, Rajaramji. This is new truly lighthouse.
This is good actually. This is very good actually.
So we have a GeForce Experience Zone though. We have a 2080 Super, we have a 3060, and we have a 1660. So we have really all.
Those are customers there?
Yeah, no, these are a staff. The customers just left. So
Customers only.
Customers only. So so people can come and like play games and test how much FPS they get. So because we're kind of trying to enter into a space where we can have our pre-builds, and we plan our pre-builds, so people when they want to get like a combo of a particular processor and Nvidia card, they can see how much FPS they get before they buy. So
I think this is very good initiative, especially because people can experience what a good built machine, what a right machine should feel like. How it will feel like, how they can experience their gamings and everything, and I think then they can finalize their purchase. I think this is very good. Very good.
Yeah, thank you very much. So
beautifully done.
So this is our experience zone. So this is we had a very clear plan. Even before we started building this, we wanted a zone like this where PCs on top and monitors below, and so everyone can get a good idea of what gaming is like. And then, and then this is our so this is kind of like our we kind of call this our kitchen. Okay, this is where all the builds take place. So we have a space for building PCs.
Hero is standing behind.
Yes, this is Koshiguro. Okay, and so hello there. And
assembly station.
Yeah, so this is our build space. We modeled it like a kitchen. I will show you from far away. See, we modeled it like a kitchen where we can prep our PC. So we have all parts in stock, and PC clients can come watch our builds live. So we have everything there. So all the PC builds happen here. This is where all the magic happens. So this is our build place. And right there. Yeah, and then
that is good. That the guy is magician.
Which one? Kochi bro, yeah, Kochi bro is a magician. Yes, bro is a magician.
He's a magician.
Yeah. And yeah, and last
Yeah, yeah.
and last this is my office where we come sit with our clients and we talk and get everything ready. So from here, this is where it starts. People come, we talk, we plan on a spec or something, and then they can go straight there, get their PC built, and when they're waiting, they can either play games or get everything done. Yeah, and then more of our Nvidia stuff all the way.
Right. I think that this is a very good, very nice launch type, you can say, where people can go experience what a machine will be, what their end product will look like, feel like, and then they can finalize their build. I think this is very good.
Thank you. And then we have more stash here, like we have all of other stuff on display. We have some quarter cards and all that on display there. So yeah, we have an inventory of all the other stuff here.
Only green you should show. Don't show red.
Yes. But mainly it's all green. Very less red. Okay. Yeah. So that is.
Okay, sorry. I'm okay. Anyway, you're going to next step. So I just it's over. Your
Store demo is over. Store demo is
store
done.
demo is over. So I'm just this is hi guys. I'm Sajith here. I'm handling South. Okay. So Grigs. Last 2 years, I know how he is growing.
So before Sajith, I have this question. Okay, no, please continue. I have a question. I'll have that question once Sajith has done all his explanation and everything.
Yeah. See, so this is we have in South a lot of experience zones, a lot of good what is that? Stores is there, but this is the first store, or we can say this is one of the best store people come and experience. Appo Keralathil ella aalkarkum sorry Rajaramji, I'm just going for a little bit Malayalam.
Go ahead.
So Keralathil ella gamers അല്ലെങ്കിൽ എല്ലാ കണ്ടന്റ് ക്രിയേറ്റേഴ്സിനും എല്ലാവർക്കും വേണ്ടി Grigs ഒരു ഉഗ്രൻ സ്റ്റോർ ക്രിയേറ്റ് ചെയ്തിട്ടുണ്ട്. അൺഫോർച്ചുനേറ്റ്ലി ഐ ജസ്റ്റ് വാണ്ട് ടു ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് ഇനോഗ്രേഷൻ ഡേ പോകേണ്ടതായിരുന്നു, ബട്ട് ഐ എം നോട്ട് ഏബിൾ ടു റീച്ച് ഓൺ ദാറ്റ് ഡേ. ഷാരോൺ കുറേ പ്രാവശ്യം വിളിച്ചിരുന്നു, പക്ഷേ എനിക്ക് സം പേഴ്സണൽ ഇഷ്യൂസ് കാരണം ഐ എം നോട്ട് ഏബിൾ ടു റീച്ച് ദർ. എനിവേ സോറി ഷാരോൺ, ബട്ട് വിൽ കം സൂൺ ഡയറക്ട്ലി. Yeah. So see, അപ്പോൾ ഞാൻ പറയാൻ വന്നിരുന്നത്, നിങ്ങൾ ഇത്രയും നല്ലൊരു എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ചെയ്യാനുള്ള എല്ലാ വിധത്തിലും നമുക്ക് എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ചെയ്യാം. ദാറ്റ് ഈസ് VR എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, നോർമൽ ഹയർ എൻഡ് PCs എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും, ഗെയിമിംഗ് PCs എക്സ്പീരിയൻസ് ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റും. സോ ഇത്രയും ബെസ്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ളൊരു വൺ ഓഫ് ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റോർ ഇൻ കേരള. സോ വി ഹാവ് സൗത്ത് നല്ല സ്റ്റോറുകളുണ്ട്. ഐ ഡോണ്ട് വാണ്ട് ടു നെയിം. സോ അതിൽ കൂടെ Grigs ഓൾസോ വൺ ഓഫ് ദ ബെസ്റ്റ് സ്റ്റോർ ആയിട്ടുണ്ട്. സോ പീപ്പിൾ എന്താ പറയുക, എല്ലാവർക്കും ഒരു ഡിഫറെന്റ് സ്റ്റൈൽ ഓഫ് experience we can do it now or Grigs. So this is from my side for Grigs. So anyway, all the best Sharon. So keep growing, grow.
With your support,
we are always with you. We are always with you. Okay, see, over to Rajaramji.
After this beautiful introduction, I don't understand Malayalam. Sorry for that. So I just wanted to ask one question. So if I am a gamer, see, I am not based out of Kerala, but I am based in Karnataka. So I am based in Mumbai. So do you cater to only people in Kerala, or you cater to people who are outside Kerala also?
No, that's the good part, especially because of Instagram and because of YouTube and all that. We have an audience all over India, and now we also have a website. So firstly, because they've seen our brand grow and because they've seen the followers and everything, I feel like people even outside Kerala are very trusting of us. So when they're outside Kerala, what they do is, I think they either watch your videos and then they see your website. We have builds on there, so they directly order. Or they call me up and they say, bro, I have a requirement of a PC like this, and then we build it and we ship it. We ship all over India now. So we do
so there you like, I think not only Kerala but gamers from all over India, creators from all over India can go to Grigs website, customize your PC, talk to Sharon and get your PC built, finalize and ship to wherever you are. I think shipping also has to be very good, because they're like Sharon is telling, they ship, and I think they have shipped to a lot of gamers outside Kerala. Or even if you are shipping anything outside your current city, that needs to be taken care very seriously in the terms of how the machines are packed and everything. And since they're doing it for some time now, I think they have very good experience in shipping these machines all over. That is also very important part. So everybody can just reach out to Sharon, get your PCs built and shipped to you.
Yes, yeah. Also, yeah, we have really people do that. I think people have been. I mean, we are very fortunate to say that people have been doing that so far. Because we just launched the website, like a proper massive website launch has happened. I think roughly three and a half weeks back, and still we've been getting orders, and so it kind of shows that people are starting to believe in their brand. Then when they hear Grigs, people are they are trusting of us. Which is very useful, and see that is somewhere I'm very thankful to Sajith, because before and Grigs was brand name just when I started. Okay, I did not have a lot of contacts, and so he was the one who would call people up even to new distributions and say like, hey, Grigs is there, support them. So he's been extremely helpful to me, in opening up a lot of doors to me. Now when someone new comes to us, they see us like an established brand. But then when I was growing and when I did not have all these contacts or a place where I could say I'm Grigs and people would know. Before that place, he has been very helpful, in opening a lot of doors for me, and so I'm very, very thankful. He's very close to me like that, so I've been very happy like that. Yeah.
Thank you, Sharon.
And,
Thank you, Sajith. Thank you.
Yes. I think we'll look at a few.
I mean, Sajith is very well known for his work, the way he works. He is very, I think, down to earth. He works with all the partners, hand in gloves. So he's like, जो करने का आपको करना है तो करना है. We want to do it, we will do it.
Yes. Definitely.
That's because of support of our Nvidia team. That is right. Yeah.
Amazing. So a lot of people in the chats are asking, I think especially from Malay bros, and yes, so everyone's asking where can they buy 3060s, Founders Edition 3060 kito, where can we get cards?
We will like to clear what is happening in Founders Edition space right now. So if you are aware, we have been updating people. We have like huge number of people who are in the waiting list. In fact, I can say 50,000-60,000 is what we are talking about right now. So when we divide it into 3060, 3060 Ti, 3070, 3080 and 3090, a product like 3090, we have like 10,000 people in the wait list. So what is happened is we tried to do the sale, I think 3 times, but it did not happen because the response was so overwhelming. The server crashed all 3 times. We were not able to sell a single card. So what we did was we went back to a process which we call as FIFO, that is first in, first out. So whoever has gone to Nvidia website and done notify me, so they will be in our list. We are sending, as and when we are getting the stock, we are sending them email. So once they get an email, they send us confirmation saying, okay, I want to buy this product, they will get the bill. So, like I said, it's a very lengthy, a very tedious process, because if you get 50 cards, we have to send physically 50 emails to the people who are in the first 50, who are the first 50 in the notify list. So after that, the next 50 or next 100, whatever number of products we have. So that is the process we are following right now. So people who are there in the list, if they can wait, they should wait. If they cannot wait, I think we already have an option of LHR cards and everything in the market. I have heard prices coming down. I am not sure. I am not the sales guy. Sajith can answer on the prices part. But yeah, there are cards now in the market, 3060 Ti's, put numbers. At least that is what the information I have that says. So, but you guys are the people who are in the market, can give the right information.
So, Sharon, one word, single word, see, Founders Edition, Founders Edition requirement. As Rajaram told, we have nearly 50-60 people are in the queue. So, in the first come, first serve, so maximum mails or you can forward to me or something, or directly you can forward to them. So, I can forward to my team. So, that's our line. Option. Otherwise, as Rajaram said, 2 times the server crashed because of this is traffic. So, so that is the main reason. That is the main reason we are not able to fulfill our customers for Founders Edition.
Also, I think a lot of people already question because graphic card prices were going up and then the graphic card prices went down honestly, it went down for like 2 days and then it went up again, and everyone's saying card shortage again. So when can we expect?
Yeah, see, അതായത് ആക്ച്വലി വി ആർ ഓൾസോ എക്സ്പെക്ടഡ് ലാസ്റ്റ് 2 months കുറച്ച് ഒരു ഗ്യാപ്പിൽ കുറച്ച് സ്റ്റോക്സ് എല്ലാം എല്ലാവർക്കും വന്നു തുടങ്ങി. സോ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി പ്രൈസസ് കെയിം ഡൗൺ. സോ അഗെയിൻ ഒരു ഷോർട്ടേജിന്റെ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലംസ് കാരണം കൊണ്ടാണ് അഗെയിൻ ദ പ്രൈസസ് ഹൈക്ക് ആയിരുന്നത്. ബട്ട് വി ആർ എക്സ്പെക്ടിങ് ഒരു വിതിൻ 2 months മാക്സിമം 2-3 months വി ആർ ഓൾസോ എക്സ്പെക്ടിങ് ദിസ് സിനാരിയോ വിൽ ബി കണ്ടിന്യൂസ് ആയിട്ടുണ്ടാവും. സോ maximum we are also trying to rectifying all those things as our vendors or IACs and distributors are also trying to get more cards to India because we have a lot of requirement. So we will fulfill our gamers and content creators requirement. Okay, that is the main. My first preference is that only. Rest everything that no.
Well, if I'm not wrong, it was not 2 days. The card prices went down for a good period of time, but what happened is gamers thought ki they will wait some more time. People who really were in urgency, they wanted the card, they purchased it. People who said okay, I'll wait, I'll think the prices might go down, they waited. And I think suddenly something else happened in the background, and again prices started going up. I think we call it as a rebound effect or something. Sometimes that can happen. But I think as the product quantities start increasing more and more in the market, availability starts increasing, prices will go down. As I'm talking this thing, currently I have talked to a couple of sales guys and everything. I've talked to end consumers. What I've seen is there are products in the market. There are some partners who are holding into it, but unfortunately we cannot control that part.
Yeah. So that is one of the main reasons some partners are keeping stocks. So maybe they are expecting the price will be hike up, so again they can make some profit or something. But see that so we have some we can manage some part only. See, we can't go each and every partner wise, and we can say that not some criteria is there. So that is why we are not able to involve in commercial terms always. So but yes, we also expecting the prices should be come down soon because we will try to get more cards with each vendor. So basically prices കമ്മി ആകാൻ വേണ്ടി നമ്മൾ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാം, ഏറ്റവും കൂടുതൽ സ്റ്റോക്സ് വരാൻ പ്രാർത്ഥിക്കാം. സോ
ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് shipping, so are we experiencing shipping problems to India? ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് കാർഡ് ഷിപ്മെന്റ്, because something I hear is card shipments ഇന്ത്യയിലേക്ക് വരുന്നത് കുറയുന്നു. That's why, is that true? Do we have a
അങ്ങനെ ഒരു വെറുതെ ഒരു റൂമേഴ്സ് ആണ് ഇതൊക്കെ. സി എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ ഇപ്പോൾ ആക്ച്വലി ബേസിക്കലി പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ നമ്മൾ വെൻഡേഴ്സിന്റെ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂട്ടേഴ്സിന്റെ ഇന്റന്റ് അനുസരിച്ചാണ് നമുക്ക് കാർഡ്സ് ഒക്കെ വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്, മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? സോ അങ്ങനെ ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലംസ് ഒന്നും ഇല്ല. സി ഇത് കാർഡ്സിന്റെ ഷോർട്ടേജ് കൊണ്ടാണ് വേൾഡ് വൈഡ് സിനാരിയോ, ഇന്ത്യ മാത്രമല്ല, അത് വേൾഡ് വൈഡ് സിനാരിയോ ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഇറ്റ്സ് എല്ലാവർക്കും എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും ഫേസ് ചെയ്യുന്നുണ്ട്. വി ആർ എല്ലാ ബിക്കോസ് ഓഫ് സം എന്താ പറയാ ഒരു ഐ ഡോണ്ട് വാണ്ട് ടു യൂസ് ദാറ്റ് നെയിം, എനിവേ മൈനിങ് അതൊരു സംഭവം കാരണം കുറെ കാർഡ്സ് നമുക്ക് ഫുൾഫിൽ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റുന്നില്ല. I never see, but still I don't want to say it like that, but still I'm saying our Nvidia, see, we try to fulfill our gamers requirement and our content creators requirement. That is our first preference. Okay, yes, we are not saying that it's not our business. Yes, that is also our business, but still our concern first should be in gamers only and content creators only. So maximum നിറയെ സ്റ്റോക്സ് വരട്ടെ, സ്റ്റോക്സ് കൊണ്ട് അങ്ങനെ ഒരു റൂമർ, അത് തെറ്റായ റൂമറാണ്. സോ അങ്ങനെ ഇന്ത്യക്ക് മാത്രമല്ല ഓൾ ഓവർ വേൾഡിലുള്ള ഒരു പ്രോബ്ലമാണ് our reports.
And talking about the restricted word, which is the M word, I want to ask a question about that. Okay, India, are we is Nvidia going to release CMP cards in India?
So CMP card as a product is already released. Okay. It is happening on a back-to-back basis. When I say back-to-back, all the distributors, because they are not sure how many cards people will purchase. Because what happened is, if you go by historic figures, the last time mining went up, then it went down. During that phase, what happened was all these distributors and partners, they stocked up on CMP cards, and suddenly the market went down, and they were holding these CMP cards for like 2 years. So nobody wants to take a chance this time, it seems, and they are all working on a back-to-back basis. So for example, they have a minimum quantity order, or if you have an order of a good quantity, they will do it on a back-to-back basis.
Back to back.
Yeah, so by back-to-back, when I say back-to-back, we are talking about like a month or 3 weeks time, which is when it will take for the card to reach you. So you can work with all our distributors and AICs to get these cards on a back-to-back basis.
Okay, okay.
Be available, and they are available.
They are available. Okay, guys. So stream കാണുന്ന എല്ലാവർക്കും പോയി.
ഇത്
So
ഷാരാണ് എനിക്ക് ഇത് റെഗുലർ ആയിട്ട് എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും സൗത്ത് അല്ല പാൻ ഇന്ത്യയിൽ എല്ലാ സ്ഥലത്തും ഇതൊരു ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ മാർക്കാണ് ഇതിനെ കുറിച്ചുള്ള. സോ ഇത് ഇനീഷ്യേഷൻസ് എടുക്കാത്തതുകൊണ്ടാണ് പാർട്ട്നേഴ്സ് ലൈക്ക് നിങ്ങളായാലും ടിഡിക്സ് ആയാലും നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കാർഡ് CMP കാർഡ്സ് വേണമെന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ യു ക്യാൻ ഡയറക്ട്ലി ടോക്ക് ടു ഡിസ്ട്രിബ്യൂട്ടർ. They can help you to know quantity ആണെങ്കിൽ they can help you some back to back orders.
Okay, okay.
Yeah.
So guys, നിങ്ങൾ ചാറ്റ് കാണുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ ലൈക്ക് ഷെയർ സെറ്റ്. സോ ഇഫ് someone ഇപ്പോൾ നിങ്ങൾ പെട്ടെന്ന് ആലോചിക്കുന്നു if what is CMP നിങ്ങൾ ആലോചിക്കുന്നുണ്ടെങ്കിൽ CMP is crypto mining centered cards. So mining cards ഇന്ത്യയിൽ അവൈലബിൾ ആണ് provided there is demand ഉണ്ടെങ്കിൽ. People are not stocking up because demand ഉണ്ടോ ഇല്ലയോ എന്ന് സംശയം ഉള്ളതുകൊണ്ടാണ് it is not there. പക്ഷേ if we want it അതുണ്ട്. So Cheta, another question I have is, I mean, so CMP cards and all that mining drama on one side, where LHR cards short too? Because LHR we're having a very, is it because cards വന്നവർ ഒത്തിരി സ്റ്റോക്ക് ചെയ്ത് വെച്ച് കൊടുക്കാതെയാണോ അതോ is that why we don't get those LHR cards either?
No, not like that. See, കുറേ non-LHR cards മാർക്കറ്റിൽ കുറേ ഉണ്ട്, മനസ്സിലായില്ലേ? So LHR cards also we also getting good numbers of LHR cards. Okay. So അതും അതിന്റെ പ്രൊഡക്ഷൻസും നടന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. So we are getting good cards and good quantity of LHR cards. So പഴയ that is non-LHR cards വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്, LHR cards വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നത്. So they have to liquidate that non-LHR cards also, and they have to get it new LHR cards also. So adinde slowly it will be improved. Slowly it will be improving LHR cards. Yes.
There was a time when people when these LHR cards came out, there was this sort of confusion in the market where people purchase, especially miners. They purchased this card thinking it will be mineable, and then they started returning the products. So there was this miscommunication which happened between, or misinformation which happened between the mining consumers and the partners. And I think all those things are a result of what is happening right now. Like people are like, okay, I'll wait. If there are orders, I'll get the card and then I'll bill it to customer. All those things are playing havoc, or you could say, this is what the result is like. Still you see shortage of cards in some places, not in all the locations.
Yeah. And also, another thing,
CMP card prices
CMP card. So another thing customers are asking is, what prices is Nvidia responsible for that? What prices are CMP cards released at? Does Nvidia have?
See, CMP cards we have given out to our add-in card partners, that is ASUS, MSIs, the Gigabytes, and everyone. So the prices, they have finalized the prices for that particular product. There is only one card which is, I think, if I'm not wrong, CMP HX 170 or something, which only Nvidia is shipping. And if people want those cards, they can get in touch with our team. And if the quantities are there, so there is a minimum quantity order.
Okay.
MOQ. So if the customer is able to qualify that MOQ, we'll be able to get the card for it.
Okay, so നിങ്ങൾ ചാറ്റ് ചോദിച്ച ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻ. ഓക്കെ, സോ CMP കാർഡ്സ് എൻവിഡിയയ്ക്ക് അകത്ത് കിട്ടുന്നു. സോ എൻവിഡിയയ്ക്ക് CMP കാർഡ്സ് ഉണ്ട്, വിച്ച് ഇസ് മൈനർ റെഡി കാർഡ്സ് ഉണ്ട്. പക്ഷേ ഒരു പെർട്ടിക്കുലർ ഓർഡർ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇത്രയും കാർഡ്സ് നിങ്ങൾ വേണമെന്ന് പറഞ്ഞത് മീറ്റ് ചെയ്ത് ഓർഡർ ചെയ്യാൻ പറ്റിയാൽ they can get you those cards. And any pricing updates on any pricing of those cards?
I have no idea, because we work for the gamers and we focus on gamers. We don't want to work for miners.
Yeah.
But if there is a quantity order, especially someone is looking for a particular card, other than what the AICs are helping, say 170 HX, we might be able to help you based on order to order.
Okay, so നമുക്കൊരു മാക്സിമം ഓർഡറിൻ്റെ അപ്ഡേറ്റ് ഇല്ല, പക്ഷേ still if you can get the quantity, Nvidia can get you those cards. So another thing, this is a very gamer-centered question. I don't know, is there a rumor? I just want to know if this is a rumor or not. So I've heard that Nvidia is slowly are going to phase out all the non-LHR cards. So every card that is coming from now will be LHR. Is that true? Like, are we slowly phasing?
It has already happened.
Yeah, it's all happened, no?
Yeah, but now I've heard it's like up to 80%. So will there be a time where it'll be 100% LHR only?
So
yeah, that is why that okay.
Up to 3080 Ti, all cards which are shipping after, so you could say we can take a time frame of June 1st. All cards shipping after that date are, most of them 100% are LHR cards. Only card which is non-LHR is RTX 3090.
3090, huh? And will
So
there
അതാ
be an
അപ്പൊ രാജാറാം പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ എന്തുകൊണ്ടാണ് 80% 70% എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ നേരത്തെ പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെ they have already carrying good stocks of non-LHR card also. Okay, so അത് മാർക്കറ്റിൽ വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. പിന്നെ LHR കാർഡ്സ് അവർ പ്രൊക്യൂർ ചെയ്യുന്നതിനനുസരിച്ച് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഇന്റർ ചെയ്യുന്നതനുസരിച്ച് ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി വന്നുകൊണ്ടിരിക്കും. സോ അതുകൊണ്ടാണ് 100% ആയിട്ടില്ല. മേ ബി couple of month കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ we can also get we can see in the market
so the cards which will be
LHR
shipped from our end will be all non-LHR only, but the customer might have some stocks of LHR and non-LHR. That depends on customer to customer.
Okay. So slowly നമ്മൾ ഒരു full LHR card sectionലേക്കാണ് വരുന്നത്. So we're slowly heading to that. Okay, and also can we expect new cards to release anytime soon, or are we going to go with the cycle for a while? Are we going to get new releases of like probably the 3090 Ti or something like that? Are any new cards?
I am not sure. I have not even heard a rumor saying 3090 Ti. I think I heard from some of the friends of mine telling 3090 Ti, but I am not sure.
3090. I mean, it's always funny when you tell me you heard from friends, because you're the one who, you're the Nvidia all in all, you know. So
yeah, but see,
we
what
would always
happens
expect
is
you to have
people need to understand it. Nvidia is a very big company. There are different teams working on different products.
Yeah.
So until a product is announced, we don't expect it to be released in the market.
True.
സോ അതെ ഷാരം എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ ഞങ്ങൾക്കൊരു ഒഫീഷ്യൽ പ്രൊസീജിയർ ഉണ്ട്. എന്താ വെച്ചാൽ നമുക്ക് നിങ്ങൾ കണ്ടിട്ടുണ്ടാവും എവറി കാർഡ് റിലീസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ പുതു കാർഡ് റിലീസ് ചെയ്യുന്ന സമയത്ത് ജെൻസൺ ഹാസ് ടു റിലീസ്. ഓക്കെ, സോ അവര് ചെയ്ത ശേഷം മാത്രമേ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് സംസാരിക്കാൻ പാടുള്ളൂ. അതാണ് നിങ്ങളുടെ പ്രൊസീജിയർ. ഈവൻ ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് അറിയെങ്കിൽ കൂടെ നമുക്ക് എനിക്കറിയാം. അങ്ങനെയാണ്, അതാണ് നമ്മുടെ സ്റ്റൈൽ ഓഫ് വർക്കിംഗ്.
Okay, so
we are getting,
so officially they can't tell us, but I feel like that's a tiny we might get that. And
we don't know.
And also wondering, okay, we have more questions from I guess our mining community, but does Nvidia cover warranty for CMP cards?
See, warranty cards products sold by our AICs, they will cover the warranty, not Nvidia.
No, for the Nvidia CMP cards, does it carry warranty?
So the information I have, warranty is very limited. Till it is like whatever the warranty period is, we'll honor that warranty. We have to honor it, right?
Yeah.
ഇപ്പോൾ വരുന്ന non-LHR കാർഡ്സിന് റേറ്റ് കൂടുതൽ ആണെന്ന് കേട്ടല്ലോ.
Okay, people in the chat are asking like non-LHR cards. Okay, the non-LHR cards they've had a sudden spike in prices. So why is that happening? I feel like that's very much up to distributions, right, and not really to Nvidia. Other guys, it is because Nvidia cannot do anything about pricing, because Nvidia Nvidia branded allatha, അതായത് MSI, ASUS, Gigabyte cards ന്റെ pricing ചെയ്യുന്ന Nvidia അല്ല. Nvidia doesn't price those cards. Several distributions and brands are.
So അതാ ഞാൻ പറഞ്ഞത്, ആദ്യം മുതൽ തന്നെ പറഞ്ഞത് കൊമേഴ്ഷ്യൽ ടേംസിൽ നമ്മൾ ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യാറില്ല. പക്ഷേ ഈ പ്രൈസസ് ഹൈക്കാനുള്ള കാരണം, സി ഒബിയസ്ലി ഒരു പ്രോഡക്റ്റിന്റെ ക്വാണ്ടിറ്റി കമ്മിയാകുമ്പോൾ ഡിമാൻഡ് കൂടുതലാകുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമുക്ക് പ്രൈസസ് ഹൈക്ക് ആവും. അത് മാത്രമേ ഉള്ളൂ ഇതിന്റെ ബേസിക് കോൺസെപ്റ്റ്. ബേസിക് ബിസിനസ് കോൺസെപ്റ്റ് ആണ്. അല്ലാതെ ഇതിൽ Nvidia ഒരു എന്താ പറയാ പിടിച്ചു വെക്കുക അല്ലെങ്കിൽ അങ്ങനെയൊന്നും ഇല്ല. സി Nvidia is always ready to support with all our vendors, like sort of we have 7 authorized brands is there. Yeah, so ASIS is there. That is like so avare commercial terms നമ്മൾ ഇൻവോൾവ് ചെയ്യാറില്ല. So that is the main rule.
I get it. And also this is like a question, so even last time when RPTech had a sale for founders cards, the server crashed, and like 2 times before that too, RPTech, though the server crashed again 2 times more. I think even I was there trying to get a card, and because the cards were priced really good, but I think total of 3 times servers crashed. So will Nvidia spread out its distribution to probably other brands, or to a bigger channel where people can get cards without servers crashing? Is that something we'll do? Like, is that is there a legal binding with RPTech, so we can't do that? Is that like...
It's not about legal binding. The problem here is, I think, not what either RPTech or we can solve. If you remember how the cards used to be sold before, Architect was just the distributor for us. In a sense, they will get the product into country because we are not a legal entity, right? Nvidia cannot import any product in India and sell it.
Okay.
So we need someone who is an importer and a distributor, that is Architect.
Okay.
So they get the product into India. Products are sold from Nvidia website. As a consumer, I go to Nvidia website, nvidia.in, go to shop section, purchase the card. Then Architect will ship that card to the customer. And then when it's time for RMA, the customer has to go to some place, right? We need a front. In a sense, if I'm a consumer, where will I go and take, if I want to RMA Founders Edition card, where will I go? So that is where again we use Rashi Peripherals. So we tell customers, you go and drop your card at Rashi Peripherals office. Upon inspection and approval, you will get the RMA from Nvidia. When we say RMA, we are talking about we giving consumers brand new card, even if it is a 1 or 2 year old, which doesn't happen with other products. Okay, so we give a new card. So that is where architects come from. But then suddenly what happened is, if you remember, there were some problems and everything with the website and everything, and suddenly we could not sell or do the sales from our website. Of course, we are trying to solve it. I don't know what is happening in the background. I'm not the right person to answer that. So once that happens, our servers are back. People can go to Nvidia website and buy it directly.
Okay. If a card comes for RMA, will you be able to know if the card has been used for mining? If it had been used, what will you do?
Okay, so that's another question. Okay, I don't know if I think you can definitely give us some insight on this. So customers asked. So let's say a customer sent a founder's card for warranty, and then can you figure out if this card has been used for mining or has only been used for gaming? Is there a channel which finds that out?
At the first instance, it is not possible. Let me frank, because the card is packed, it is covered by the ink and everything. Other than physically checking the card, in a sense, if you smell the card, sometimes what happens is it has been used for mining extensively. There are majority, most of the time, the chances are the GPU has burnt off.
No. Yes.
So you can smell some sort of burnt smell coming from the card itself. So you can make out the card is burnt, the chip is burnt off. That is one thing which tells us it has been used extensively for mining, some sort of work that is related to or relative to mining, which gives 100% stress on the GPU 24/7. Other than that, physically it is impossible to find out by just looking at the card. There are other things which you can put it on a test machine, you can X-ray it and all that, but currently I am not aware of, at least for us Founders Edition, I am not aware of that facility with us.
Okay, alright, I get it.
Is Nvidia still producing 1660 super cards?
Okay, and also are Nvidia, okay, another customer wants to know, are Nvidia still, are they still in the course of producing non-30 series cards? Is Nvidia still making Founders Edition for other cards?
We haven't made any Founders Edition for 16 series cards.
They have not, okay, so it's exclusively
we
for
don't have any 16 series card. So, and I don't think we have any plan for that.
No.
Current.
So is no other cards, they're exclusively focusing on RTX 30 series right now. Also, awesome. And also something I was kind of excited about technology-wise is, can you tell us something about Nvidia's Omniverse, the whole technology going on?
So Omniverse, Omniverse is a very interesting platform. 1 minute, huh?
Yeah.
Okay, are all the GTX 10 series still in production?
10 series, no, 10 series is not in production.
So Omniverse is a very interesting platform. What we have seen is, there are people who do different types of work. They need to use on a single machine different type of applications. They need to shift from one application to other, especially people who are into creation. Like if I'm a designer, if I'm designing a game, first I'll need to use a Maya to create an object. Maya or 3D Max, then I'll use another application to code it, all those things. So what happens is we are using 10 different applications on one machine, but every application has a different need, and sometimes there are different teams working on different objects or different parts of that particular execution. So there is something called as collaboration which takes place, okay? And there is no easy platform currently for people to collaborate.
Okay, yeah.
When I say collaborate, where all the things you do changes, you can directly go into Omniverse. What I can do is I can take 3D Max, create my object.
I think we lost you.
What about 3050?
Wait.
And am I audible?
Yeah, we just lost you for a second. Yeah,
Hello?
yeah, we can hear you now. We can hear you
Okay.
now.
So you can say Omniverse is a big collaboration platform where you can use different applications and you can work on the object in the NVIDIA Omniverse. You don't have to, how do I say, convert the files from one format to other. With Omniverse, everything is taken care of.
Okay, so it's like a bridging platform for different applications to work together, right? Okay, awesome.
So what happens is that maybe a 3D Max file will not work with a third-party application. Maybe Octane might not be able to render it. I'm
Yeah.
just giving an example. Octane works on 3D Max and Maya. Maybe some other application might not be able to read that particular file. What happens is we have different assets, create assets into Omniverse. From there, you can work on different applications directly. You don't have to leave the application.
I get it. So it's like a hub that joins all these applications together, right?
It's like a universal converter, you could say, where every file type is given file and every application how that is required is done by Omniverse.
I get it. Awesome. Okay.
What about 3050?
3050. Yeah, is there
I think that is a very good question. We'll have to wait for some time. We will start doing demos of Omniverse. I think that will be a good platform. This will be a very good platform for doing that demo also.
demo? Yes. Omniverse, like it seems very promising, especially with a lot of simulations running and all that. So yeah.
Yeah.
And also another thing customers want to know is people in the chat. What about the RTX 3050? Will it have a desktop launch, or is it going to stay exclusively for laptops? RTX
My
30.
answer remains same.
Yeah.
I'm not aware.
Okay.
I have not heard about a 3050 or any other 36 whatever we
Okay.
have released right now.
When will the GPU shortage end?
When will the GPU shortage end is a question that we are all trying to find the answer to, and we hope it ends soon, guys. We hope it ends soon. I mean, it ended for 2
Yeah.
days and then it came back, so we don't know.
See, Sharon, കുറച്ചും കൂടി പറഞ്ഞാൽ ഞാൻ അഗൈൻ പറയാൻ പോകുന്നത് സി ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് എന്നും ഇൻഫർമേഷൻസ് ഇല്ലാതെ വി കാണ്ട് ഏബിൾ ടു ഡു ആൻഡ് സ്റ്റിൽ വി ആർ അത് നോർമലായിട്ട് നമ്മൾ ഫോണിൽ സംസാരിക്കുകയോ അല്ലെങ്കിൽ നേരിൽ സംസാരിക്കുകയാണെങ്കിൽ കൂടെ കുഴപ്പമില്ല. നൗ വി ആർ ഇൻ ലൈവ്, സോ വി കാൺ ടെൽ അറിയാത്ത കാര്യങ്ങൾ പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. സോ അതുകൊണ്ട് ഒഫീഷ്യലി വെൻ അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്ത സമയത്ത് ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി വി വിൽ
tell you, right?
discuss about all those things.
Yes.
We will do a tech tango with Grigs.
Yeah, amazing. We'll do that.
Unboxing, I think that will be a good idea.
Yeah, we will do unboxing.
Yeah, we'll do an official unboxing of all these cards.
Yeah.
And everyone's
Yeah, we will
waiting.
discuss with vendors and we'll try to get one new card once launched.
Guys, the Founders Cards reminds me of a story. I remember when 3090 Founders Card released and it was like at 1,50,000, and then Sajith with his help I was able to get one RTX 3090, and then 2 days later Nvidia and the price was 1,33,000 agi. So I thought 20k nashto a card because I'm paying 20k extra, and he got the allotment, we got the card coming in, so I didn't take that card. And now that card is worth more than 2 lakhs and everyone's hunting for that card, and I very much regret not taking that card. Yeah.
So now you are happy, no, at least.
No. I wish I got that card. I should have taken that card. Okay. Yeah. So, and then. Yes, തീർച്ചയായും. And see, our crew members want to know if Nvidia partners get special cards to put in their experience zones.
Yeah, experience zone.
നമ്മുടെ പുതിയ എന്താ ആരാ അടുത്തുള്ള
Mr. Khalish, he's here modding the chat and all that.
I know him very well because this guy inauguration സമയത്ത് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നില്ലേ? ആ സമയത്ത് ഉണ്ടായിരുന്നു.
ഇല്ല, ഇനോഗ്രേഷന് വന്നില്ല. ലൈവിൽ അവൻ എനിക്ക് പറയുന്നുണ്ട്, ഇനോഗ്രേഷനിൽ വന്നിട്ടില്ല. No, his network cut off. I think I really come back. So network's cutting off. Yeah. All right. So 3050 though, I think we can we probably if a desktop variant comes.
I don't know. I'm not sure. Like I said, 3050. I haven't heard internally. Maybe there is something which is being planned. I am not aware of.
No. Yeah. Sorry guys. It's got
Signal problems. No.
So yeah. Sorry. എന്താ സംസാരിച്ചത്? എന്താ
No, we're asking ആൾക്കാരെ ബാക്കി ചാറ്റ് പിന്നെ 30-15 പറ്റി ചോദിക്കായിരുന്നു if any hope എന്തെങ്കിലും കാർഡ് ഷോർട്ടേജ് എൻഡ് ചെയ്യാൻ വേണ്ടി.
അല്ല 30-15 അതിനെ 30-15 നമ്മളത് പറഞ്ഞു തന്നെയല്ലോ. കാണുന്നുണ്ടോ? Can you able to see me?
No, I can hear you. I can't see you. I can't see. Yeah.
So 1 minute. Again display. So അതാ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, എല്ലാവരോടും പറയാം, ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് നമുക്ക് അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്യാത്ത കാരണം we are not able to discuss about that SIM card. അതിപ്പോ
3050 ഒഫീഷ്യലി
പ്രൊസീജർ ആണ്.
അതെ അതെ, ലാപ്ടോപ്സിൽ ഉണ്ടല്ലോ ചേട്ടാ, ലാപ്ടോപ്സിൽ അനൗൺസ് ആയിട്ട് വന്നിട്ടുണ്ടല്ലോ.
ലോഞ്ച് അല്ല, അതായത് പറഞ്ഞ ഡെസ്ക്ടോപ്പിന്റെ ലോഞ്ച് ആവാതെ we are not able to discuss about all those things. അതുകൊണ്ട് അത്
laptop it is already released.
It is there. It is available for laptop.
Yeah.
And purchase a 3050 and a 3050 Ti based laptop easily.
Laptop. Yes. And then okay, what else? Will the 1050 Ti ever get a spiritual successor? Because it's been out for a long time, right? Will 1050 Ti ever get like a successor?
It has already, I think 1650.
No, but the 1050 still under production, right? So is there any time when
this is what we need clear. What happens is when we release a new generation of cards, we give some sort of headroom for the add-in card partners. So we give them a notice saying this date is the last batch of shipment for this particular product. So if you have any last orders for a particular series, say 1050 or 10 series, let us know, because after that we won't be able to supply anything. What happens is there are some AICs who end up buying huge quantities. And they keep it and then they manufacturing cards and selling it in the market. Because at the end of the day, warranty is given by them only. We don't give the warranty.
True, yeah.
Why there is no 1660 Super LHR version?
Why sir? Okay, people want to know why 1660 Super does not have an LHR version. I mean, okay.
I think I don't know the answer. I don't have.
I feel like there's nothing more to limit in that card. I mean, it's already pretty limited. So
Yeah.
Okay.
RTX 3080 and 3090, GDDR6 memory, temperature resist 100 while gaming and 110 while mining. Will it damage the card?
Okay, so RTX 3080 and 3080 and 3090, the memory chips apparently the temperatures go to close to 100 degrees when they game. Is that and 110 when they do the other thing. So is that risky?
See, I have heard about this thing where people are talking about temperatures and everything. See, what happens is the temperature which we are getting on the measuring tools and all, they are just junction temperatures. Okay, they are not the actual temperature at the surface. So if there was particularly a problem with these cards, 3080 and 3090s, all the cards would have gone bad by now, right? But that is not the case. There are some cases where cards have gone bad, and what happens is you find out the memory is generating it, and you say that is the only culprit. But actually, that is not the case. There are different things which dictate the card going wrong. It could be a faulty power supply, it could be some power surge or anything which can damage the card. It could be anything actually. So it is not just a temperature, but see what happens is there are some cases where temperature, people have seen their cards performances going down, and it could be like maybe 1 or 2% of the actual number of cards that are sold which are facing these issues, not all the cards. If it had been an actual issue, every card that was sold will have the same problem and every card would have been done RMA'd by right now.
True, yeah.
But that is not.
Also another thing I want to ask is when we get a card, if our customers do customers have the freedom to replace thermal pads, or is that like a warranty thing?
I would not recommend because we also need to keep in mind whatever the temperature that memory is showing. There are adequate solutions which have been kept in place so that the temperature is controlled. First, there is the heatsink compound. There is also in many cards I have seen there is a backplate which also acts as a sort of heatsink which takes that heat and pushes it outside. That is also there. And third one is if you open the card, if you remove the screws and everything, it is considered as CID, what you call it as customer induced damage or tampered.
Okay, yeah.
So if you do that, your cards will be out of warranty, and I don't suggest you do that.
So
If you want to do it, get in writing from the AIC saying they are okay with you changing the thermal pads, and then you go ahead and do it. Otherwise, I won't suggest you do that.
Okay, so guys, you got that. So നിങ്ങൾക്ക് കാർഡിനെ എന്തെങ്കിലും tweak ചെയ്യണം. So if you want to tweak your cards or replace simple pads, contact your manufacturer of the card first and get a permission from them so that you notified them that you're changing thermal pads. So നിങ്ങൾ thermal pads മാറ്റുന്നുണ്ടെന്ന് അവിടെ നിന്ന് ഒരു റിട്ടേൺ ഇമെയിലോ എന്തെങ്കിലും കിട്ടിയിട്ട് only after that change your thermal pads. So it will be safer to do than doing it on your own.
Will I get warranty if the invoice is in another name's person? Another person's name?
Yeah, you will do that. I think, guys, you will get warranty if your invoice is another person's name, as long as the dates match up, and it's fine. You won't have any warranty problems. I don't think the name of the person matters. What matters is purchase date on it. Purchase date,
direct distributor we have to send to.
Yeah, so usually the warranty is tied to the date of purchase, that is the invoice date. It doesn't matter if you are the person who has purchased the card or it is someone else.
So as long
it
as
is usually in some cases where consumer the add-in card partners ask for an invoice. Otherwise, it is everything is measured or based on the serial number. They can make out if it is in warranty or not.
Okay, I get it. Okay, so that's another important thing. Is നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഇപ്പോൾ ഒരു കാർഡ് കിട്ടിയിട്ടുണ്ട്, and even if you don't have the invoice, okay, നിങ്ങൾക്ക് invoice ഇല്ലെങ്കിലും you will get warranty for the card provided and
sometimes
it's a serial number.
Sometimes you have to keep that in mind. Sometimes yes, there are they are asked to produce an invoice, and it is perfectly legal for the add-in card partners to ask it. Because what happens is sometimes there are disputes which arise saying my purchase date is this and this, and based on the serial number, the warranty is out of warranty.
Yeah,
so
but
in that case, they ask for the invoice. So invoice even
see mostly we have to keep yeah. Without invoice, no, so some distributor won't accept sometimes. Okay, but anyway, serial number we can catch up the warranty period or something.
We can find out via serial number. But like I said, what happens is in some cases, sometimes there are situations when add-in card partner says the card is out of warranty and the consumer says, but I purchased it maybe at a later date.
Oh, yeah.
So in that case, they ask for an invoice and everything. Otherwise, I haven't not seen many of them asking for invoices.
I get it. Yeah. Anything else?
2021 ആകുമ്പോൾ GP പ്രൈസ് കുറയുമോ അതോ ചിപ്പ് ഷോർട്ടേജ് കാരണം കൂടുമോ?
Okay, 2021, how long is, okay, so chip shortage എത്ര കാലം കൂടെ നിൽക്കാൻ ചാൻസ്? So how long are chip shortages expected to last?
അതാ പറഞ്ഞത്, chip shortage എന്ന് പറഞ്ഞാൽ പറഞ്ഞില്ലേ, ഇതൊരു maximum we are also expecting soon it will be rectified, like maximum ഒരു 2 months to 3 months close ആവുന്നതാണ് we are also expecting. We are not able to give the correct date or time or something because
we don't have an answer actually. If we don't have exactly, it is very difficult to exact date because lot of things are there on which this shortage is dependent on. So we cannot exactly pinpoint to a particular date saying the shortage will be over by September or Diwali or Christmas.
We can always expect, right?
We
pinpoint.
This is kind of like Corona, where we expect it to end.
We are suddenly on third wave. That is a problem.
That's a problem, yeah. So we hope this ends soon. When
will an official mail to the AIB partner about change thermal pad be announced to not void warranty, and is that apply for all Nvidia AIB partner cards?
Okay, so as another thing people want to know is will an official email from the AIB partner telling you that it's okay to change a thermal pad be enough for them to change it on their own? So
come again.
So if a customer emails a brand saying that I want to change thermal pads of my card because it's heating up too much, if they get an official response saying that they can change it, will that be enough, or do they need any further?
See, it is up to AIC. If they say you can change it and we'll honor the warranty, you can as well go ahead and change it. But I don't think anybody will allow that.
Yeah, nobody will. It's not authorized, I think so. Anyway, but
what happens there are too many how do I say probabilities which come into play here. If you are a good engineer who has experience with opening the cards and then repacking it the way it was, it's okay. If you do something, it shorts the card, it's gone. Who will take responsibility?
Very true. So yeah, it's a risky thing.
Suggestions
our suggestion is
don't do that. Yeah. Please
Okay.
don't do that. വാറണ്ടി പീരീഡ് ഉള്ള സമയത്ത് കഴിയുന്നതും അത് അവോയ്ഡ് ചെയ്യുക. എന്നിട്ട് അത് വാറണ്ടി ക്ലെയിം ചെയ്യാൻ നോക്കുക. So as soon as earlier they will replace the card. So
yeah, but if you are a Rambo, you don't care for a warranty and everything. You can go ahead.
Yeah, so if you're very experienced and you can try it. If you're very experienced ആണെങ്കിൽ നിങ്ങൾക്ക് ഗൈസ് നിങ്ങൾക്ക് മാനുഫാക്ചറിന് മനസ്സിലാവാത്ത രീതിയിൽ ക്ലീൻ ചെയ്യാൻ അറിയാമെങ്കിൽ do it or don't do it. Okay, that's what you can do. And anything else, boy?
Need giveaway.
Need giveaway. Yes, giveaways വരുന്നുണ്ട്. Guys, giveaways വരുന്നുണ്ട്. By the way, guys, if you're listening, നമ്മളൊരു big giveaway കൊടുക്കുന്നുണ്ട്. We're sponsoring an NZ68 Fighter Elite and a gaming keyboard and mouse all to Kerala gaming community. We're doing all those giveaways. It's happening soon. എല്ലാം നിങ്ങൾ next week, next few weeks അറിയും. We're giving some big giveaways to gamers. Do that.
Okay. I am on budget. Should I wait for a couple of months to get the card or should I buy it right now as card price is slightly
Okay, so that's another question. So there are a lot of gamers who have a tight budget on what they want to build a PC for. So to those people, would it be smarter to wait a few months or are things going to get even worse? Should they build a PC now? Should they wait or wait PC എടുക്കണോ? What would you suggest?
See, അതാ പറഞ്ഞു ഇതിൽ കറക്റ്റ് ആയിട്ടുള്ള ഡിസിഷൻ പറയാൻ പറ്റില്ല. പേഴ്സണലായിട്ട് ഞാൻ പറയുകയാണെങ്കിൽ ഐ വിൽ ടെൽ ദം if they are ready to wait, they can wait. See, suppose if after 2 months or 3 months के बाद see if nearly 5,000 or 10,000 10k it will be release ആകുകയാണെങ്കിൽ, so it will be no benefit for them only. So if they don't want they don't much hurry അല്ലെങ്കിൽ they can wait. അത്രേ പറയാനുള്ളൂ. See, corporate ആണെങ്കിൽ they have huge money, they can spend everything. But end customer, as a end customer, if my suggestion, let's wait for some time.
I would say it's a personal choice of the gamer. If he can wait, he should wait. If he cannot, he has no other option, go ahead and purchase it.
So because they've said that,
because I think important thing is people should keep in touch with guys like you, because we are sure you will not take them for a ride. You will not charge them that FT premium other parties charging them. Because what happens is, we know our gaming system integrators want to help gamers and everything, and that is what we have heard. Many of the system integrators, they don't make a coming system build. They charge it lesser than build for others, and they give the system. So they keep their customer, and the customer is connected to you for future also. This is what I have heard many system integrators do.
Okay, so guys, so you heard it from sometimes. So if you can wait, probably wait for a couple of months. We might, and because they've said wait, I have some hope card prices will go down. So if you can wait, maybe try waiting a few months. I mean, don't worry. So we are in a time where prices are very high. Okay, so I don't think idinekalam high avum thonilla. Especially if you're on a budget. For those budget cards, I don't think it'll go more higher than this. We're already at a high. We've crossed that high. So if you can wait, or even if it goes up, it'll just go up to. I think it'll just go up to where it is. But that is purely
Depends on the person only. So if they are ready to wait, they can wait. Otherwise, they can
When can we expect 4,000 series?
When can we expect 4,000 series cards? Another thing people can.
See, usually a card's life cycle is 2.5 to 3 years.
Okay.
We have launched this card in, I think, September of 2020. So wait another 1 year maybe.
Another 1
1.5
year.
years.
But didn't we get like 20 series last year, then 30 series after that? So 20 to 30 was a quick shift, right? So
No. I don't think it was a quick shift. We had like almost 2 years between the two cards.
okay, so probably will we be running for another 2 years before?
Yes, every card's life cycle is like 1.5 to 2 years. So every 1.5 years we start getting information about new cards, and every second year you have new card.
How to identify LHR from non-LHR cards?
Historically, at least that has been the norm.
Configuration on LHR cards. Any hardware component changes?
Okay, another thing customers, people in the chat want to know, are there hardware changes or any performance difference between LHR and non-LHR cards? I think a lot of people have this doubt that some people are under the stigma because some cards are mining restricted that they perform poorly on games. Is that true? Is there any change as such?
If you are a miner, you should expect downgrading. But if you are not a miner, you are using it for any other thing other than mining, you should not drop in performance levels.
So there will not be much of a performance difference. So yeah, I mean, if you are not into mining, I mean, there likely is no performance difference. The cards will be identical, but then if you are a miner, that's only when you experience dips. So you should be okay purchasing LHR cards. LHR cards should be fine.
Is Nvidia planning
Right.
to
So
release
Sharon,
water
Sharon, it is same. I'm asking you one question to you.
Yeah.
See how you are differentiate. Can you able to differentiate something when you are building pieces? No.
Yeah.
So
See, when we build PCs, performance are extremely identical. Like there are, okay, games ചെയ്യുമ്പോഴത്തേക്ക് guys, there are no frame drops or no problem like that with LHR cards. The only difference with LHR cards are one, you can't mine, and two, they're priced a bit cheaper than non-LHR cards. So like that. So there's really no big difference.
Cheaper is the thing to note here.
Cheaper is the thing to note. Yes, very much cheaper is the thing to note.
Is Nvidia planning to release 4000 series or 30 series Super end of this year, or will the chip shortage affect new series production too?
Yes, so another thing, yeah. So our chip shortage is going to affect new series production. Our,
So we have already answered that. I think people should just rewind the video and see
yes.
it back.
yeah.
So the thing is, guys, so Nvidia they cannot tell us about new പുതിയ card launch നെ പറ്റി. They can't tell us because of legal
See,
reasons. Okay,
Clear.
so
It clear ആയിട്ട് പറയാം. See, very clear.
It is not only Nvidia. It is not only Nvidia. See, shortage is there in every component right now. So nobody has the right answer when the shortage will be over. It's not just the CPUs, but what is happening is currently CPUs are there in focus. That is why you feel GPUs are the only products which are being in shortage right now. But it is not only GPUs. It is power supplies. I have heard it with memories. I have heard it with CPU also in some places in between. So it is not one product. It is all the products who are facing shortage.
true,
So exactly nobody has the answer when the shortage, global shortage is going to end or something like that. Nobody has the right answer.
so things will go up.
അതല്ല ഫസ്റ്റ് പറഞ്ഞ പോലെ തന്നെയാണത്. വേൾഡ് വൈഡ് സിനാരി ആയതുകൊണ്ടാണ് വി ആർ നോട്ട് ഏബിൾ ടു നോ ടെൽ ദ കറക്റ്റ് ടൈം ഓർ സംതിങ്. സോ അത് റെക്ടിഫൈഡ് ആയി കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ ഓട്ടോമാറ്റിക്കലി വി വിൽ ഗെറ്റ് good stocks and we can get good.
So globally, like everyone is stuck with like no cards. So yeah, it's always there.
Everybody, not only India and not only GPUs, it's like every product.
Everything is getting short.
Will the card shortage affect any warranty replacement problem?
Yeah, that's something I had a question too, because a lot of people were wondering, will card shortages affect warranty? Because like I don't want to specify any brand, but I've given a customer's card for warranty and it's been like over 2 months and still we've not got it back because they're saying what the company has initiated a replacement, but cards are not available. So how does card shortages affect warranty? Like
Regarding warranty,
yeah.
See what has happened. I didn't get the question again. So
No, so they're asking like because of card shortages, would there be delays in warranty and things like that?
Depends on the AAC or vendor. It's happening. So maybe this is some vendors, they are ready to replace the card immediately or something, and already the card is shortage, so they are not able to fulfill the current new customers. So that is why they are not able to fulfill the previous one also. So the replacement section is totally different for see the warranty. Maybe it will take maybe it will take some time, but definitely they will give.
They give one.
Doesn't matter.
So it's like that. So also another thing, if we give LHR, non-LHR card for warranty, and if we get an LHR card as replacement, are we in the right to ask for a non-LHR card or?
See again, so it depends on the vendor and suppose if a vendor have he doesn't have non-LHR card, so he has to fulfill the customer with LHR card only.
Exactly. So can the customer say that, but I paid for a non-LHR and I'm getting an LHR, so it's wrong? Is that, do customers have that right? Like,
see, അത് നമ്മൾ ഈ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് മാത്രമല്ലല്ലോ. ഇപ്പോൾ ഏത് പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ആയാലും നമ്മൾ ചിലപ്പോൾ നമ്മൾ വാങ്ങിക്കുന്ന ചിലപ്പോൾ ആ കാർഡിന് അല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഏതെങ്കിലും പ്രോഡക്റ്റിനൊരു വാറണ്ടിനകത്ത് സമയത്ത് പഴയ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ഇല്ലെങ്കിൽ ഡെഫിനറ്റ്ലി ദേ വിൽ ഗീവ് ന്യൂ പ്രോഡക്റ്റ് ഓൺലി. See, അത് സാധ്യതയുള്ളൂ ഇപ്പോഴുള്ള സിറ്റുവേഷൻ. See, maybe some vendors they will keep some stocks for replacement. Okay.
See, usually when it comes to RMA, what happens is, at least what I've experienced till now, whenever a product is released, what happens is the RMA is already pre-calculated. for example, maximum I have heard is 3%.
3%.
If I sell 100 cards, I'll give additional 3 cards saying this is a 3%.
For RMA, right?
That is for warranty. So those cards are available with the RMA team.
Okay.
So sometimes it might get the product for RMA might get used up. That is when sometimes people might face an issue. But that is, I think, that cases are not many, and those cases should be worked on case-to-case basis with the AICs. I think they are here to help customers.
Okay.
Not
Okay.
customers.
Do Nvidia supply OEM 16 series card for pre-built PC brands like Dell and HP?
Okay, another thing. Okay, that's a very serious question. So, does Nvidia supply OEM cards to brands like Dell and Dell or companies like that for pre-builds?
I am not able to hear
No,
your
Yeah,
question.
I'm not able to hear
The
you.
question is,
Yeah.
does Nvidia provide their founders like their pre-built cards to brands like Dell or HP for their pre-builds?
I don't see.
I don't know.
It's,
I'm
yeah.
not sure.
Sure, it's
Because
not,
I haven't seen any how do you call
branded PC. Yeah, branded PC with graphics card. We have never,
usually
yeah.
you see branded PCs come with a card which is from AICs like MSI or Asus or Zotac. They get it customized for their machine build.
Okay, so usually it's not Nvidia; it's always a separate brand partner that does it, right? Okay. Okay. Anything else?
Okay. Nvidia's solution to card shortage and the minor demand was the production of LSA cards.
Yeah.
Is it working so far?
So, okay, another thing. So, okay, that's a good question. So, customer want to know. So, Nvidia's answer to the whole mining fiasco was to come up with LHR cards, right? Do you think it's been successful in getting cards for more people, or
I
are
think we
miners
were-
buying all the LHR cards too? Like, what's happening?
I think we were successful in bringing the prices of all the cards down.
Huh?
I think suddenly something else is happening in the market which I might not be aware of, which is translating to the price starting to increase again.
Again, yeah. So it's like, I get it. So guys, so like he said, so some guys market length something fishy is going on, and then it is pricing, causing all the card prices to go up. We don't know. Maybe some people, not us, some people are like holding cards and telling card shortage, and we don't know. We don't know what's happening, but something is going
See,
on.
we are not blaming to anyone. No, see, nowadays, no people partners are keeping good stocks, and they also want to make good margin for that. So that is why we are not blaming to anyone, and that is why we are not able to involve our partners' commercial terms also. That is the main thing. So it depends on the partner. Some people will keep good stocks. They will fulfill their end customer or something. Some people will keep good stock for their partners to make profit. See, it depends on the partners inside. So അതുകൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ
In India, it is very difficult to control once the card is sold. We have had so many cases. I'll give you some examples of Founders Edition. I don't know if this is the right platform, but what has happened is there are customers who purchase this card and use it for 2 days, and then it is on
OLX
and platform saying anybody wants to buy the Founders Edition card for premium. So you cannot control the customers, right? Once the card is sold, it is sold.
It is, yeah.
Same thing happens with our retail channel. So the distributor sells it to a partner, then the partner sells it to the consumer, or he sells it to tier 2 partner. So how and whom they sell it to, nobody can control that.
Very true, yeah. I have seen an Nvidia Founders 3080 sell for even 1,60,000. Like, people sell it for that high. When guys, Founders cards in the price are, I think 3080 is 60,000, and it gets sold for 1,60,000. So it's always there. We can't control it. And this is the way it is. Yeah.
ഞങ്ങൾക്കൊന്നും ക്വസ്റ്റ്യൻസ്
ഇല്ല.
ചോദിക്കട്ടെ
Okay, എന്താ ചോദിക്കേണ്ടത്?
ഇത്രയും കാർഡ്
പറഞ്ഞോ.
കാർഡ് ഷോർട്ടേജ് ആയതുകൊണ്ട് ഇപ്പം ചടപടി നടക്കുന്ന കാർഡ്സിന്റെ എല്ലാം ക്വാളിറ്റി കുറയ്ക്കുന്നുണ്ടോന്ന് നോക്കാം.
Okay, so that's like, so that's another question. Okay, so it's another question by Khalis. Khalis wants to know, because of GPU shortages, right? Because of GPU shortages, and our company is starting to
We lost your voice.
So because of GPU shortages, so we expect, the quality of cards made right now, will it be lesser than the ones before, because companies are in a hurry to make
It should not
cards?
affect the qualities. So
no,
quality,
never. Quality we are not. Definitely not.
because they are built on a factory which is standardized, ISO certified, and all those things. They cannot change components at their will.
Yeah.
better, right? So we won't have any like component quality problems because of that.
No, no,
Thoughts on
no,
Never,
not
never.
at
We never
scalpers?
this. We are
Yeah.
not. Yeah.
Thoughts on?
Okay, thoughts on GPU scalpers? Is that also affecting the shortage issue?
Yeah, GPUs. Okay, nothing, guys. GPU scalpers are affecting the shortage issue. As a matter of fact, guys, scalpers come in all forms. I mean, I don't think scalpers are just like brands or stones. Scalpers can also be customers who bought cards for in large
Yeah.
quantities and they sell them at a higher price. So scalping is a problem. Scalping is a problem that we cannot control or fight because if someone has their hands on cards and they got it for a good price, it's they who decide what they sell it at. So we have no control over that. All we can do is hope that they don't. So it's always there. And yeah, I think if we're 1 hour stream.
1 hour, 50 minutes side.
50 minutes. So I think, alright, guys. I think we'll have our final thoughts and all that, and then we'll wrap everything up.
ഞങ്ങൾക്ക് problem ഇല്ല. We are ready to support for live. No issues. If lives come, we are ready. No problem. See, depends on your
No, because I know you guys might be sharing them. Both of you might have schedules, because we scheduled this for one hour straight. That's
നമ്മളെ
why.
ഒരു ഇതുകൂടെ ആഡ് ചെയ്യണമെന്ന് വിചാരിച്ചു. That is building PC നെ കുറിച്ച് ഡിസ്കസ് ചെയ്യാന്ന് പറഞ്ഞിട്ട്. But unfortunately, I don't know what is happened in your side.
No, we're just setting up because stream തുടങ്ങുന്നതിന് മുമ്പ് തന്നെ the customer came to pick up his PC. That's why we were like shipping it to him before. That's why you saw me billing it. Yeah, so he came to pick his PC up. Yeah.
So anyway, next time we'll plan and we'll do it. No?
Yeah, we'll do. I mean, Cheta, one day when you come here, we'll build in front, we'll talk, and we can.
Yeah, definitely. See, we can do regularly. See, as myself and Rajaram is free, or no, unfortunately today Yogesh and can't able to join this compound. So we are ready to do every intervals, like every 10 days, 15 days. Like we are ready to do. No issues. We are whenever you want, you just call us, and we are ready to come live for your.
Q&A and all that. Yeah,
Q&A.
Yeah, for your help.
3050 are never going to launch.
50
That's only a customer.
Okay. Customers still asking about 3050 launches, and the fact that I see people at Nvidia smile gives me some hope that it will launch. Okay.
കസ്റ്റമേഴ്സ് എല്ലാവരുമായിട്ട് ക്ലിയർ ആയിട്ട് പറയുകയാണ്. എല്ലാവരുടെ ഈ സെക്ഷൻ മാത്രം 2-3 പ്രാവശ്യം റെക്കോർഡ് ചെയ്തൊക്കെ ആയിട്ടുള്ളൂ. അതായത് unofficial talks we never see. Nvidia never discuss.
Come on a one-to-one chat.
So spoilers. Okay, we already get this.
Yeah. So official ആയിട്ട് അനൗൺസ് ചെയ്താൽ മാത്രമേ we are ആരും വിചാരിക്കരുത്. So we നമ്മൾക്ക് ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് ലോഞ്ച് ആയ ശേഷം we will definitely discuss about this thing. ഒഫീഷ്യലായിട്ട് ലോഞ്ച് ആകുന്ന സമയത്ത് നമുക്ക് അൺബോക്സിംഗ് we will do with Grigs. No
ഇവിടെ ലൈവായിട്ട് ഫൗണ്ടേഴ്സ് എഡിഷൻ കാർഡ് കൊണ്ട് നമ്മൾ അൺബോക്സ് ചെയ്ത് ഇവിടെ തന്നെ
അങ്ങനെ പിന്നെ ആൾക്കാർ വരുന്നില്ല. Alright, so I think we answered all the questions. So that was actually a very fun session. Though I think we planned this, we thought we'll do this. This is a very quick plan, but I think we had a lot of good information going on. We spoke about card availability and future ideas and everything. അടുത്ത പ്രാവശ്യം മലയാളം പറഞ്ഞത് മലയാളത്തിൽ പറയാൻ നമുക്ക് സന്തോഷമുള്ളൂ. Me and Sajith, we both speak Malayalam. Rajaram, sir, he does not speak Malayalam. That's why we're doing this in English.
What we'll do is we have a new technologies which are being designed. We'll use those sometime in the future, which will do real-time translation of whatever language I'm talking into English.
One more question. ഞാൻ ചോദിച്ചില്ല ക്വാളിറ്റി ഡിഗ്രി ആവുന്നത് finger gloves inside 3090 Founders Edition card.
Oh yes. Oh, we have one more question from a client. Okay, there's a news there, bro. Gloves inside 3090 card. Any thoughts on that from officials in Nvidia? Okay.
I don't know. There is no. I don't know. I should respond or not. It was just I thought it was funny actually. Actually, the person, I don't know what happened to that person. He should have got a reply from the company. Hopefully he should have got a reply. He will get a replacement or whatever. But the thing was, he opened the card. That was the first part. With the mistake he did, because I think that translates to the product going out of warranty. I don't know what happened to that card, but yeah, see, that was an unfortunate thing where a worker, I think, might have missed his gloves inside the GPU. That was a very unfortunate thing.
അതാ പറഞ്ഞത്, നമ്മൾ നല്ലത് ചെയ്ത് കഴിഞ്ഞാൽ എപ്പോഴും ആർക്കും ഓർമ്മയുണ്ടാവില്ല. ഞാൻ എന്തെങ്കിലും അറിയാതെ ഓബിയസ്ലി നമ്മള് ആൾക്കാർ മറക്കില്ല. അതുകൊണ്ട്
No, maybe a Chinese worker was like, എല്ലായിടത്തും കാർഡ് ഷോർട്ടേജ് ആകുമ്പോൾ പുള്ളിയുടെ ജോലി ഡെയിലി കാർഡ് ഉണ്ടാക്കാണല്ലോ. എനിക്ക് എടുക്കാനും പറ്റില്ല. It's bad and it's funny. And yeah.
It is a great stream, guys. Keep it coming.
Okay, thank you very much. Everyone loves the stream. Everyone on the chat is loving the stream. Yeah.
So anyway, once again thank you. Thank you, Grigs team. Special thanks to Sharon. So നമ്മൾ പെട്ടെന്നൊരു പ്ലാൻ ചെയ്തൊരു ലൈവ് സെഷനിൽ കോപ്പറേറ്റ് ചെയ്തതിന് സ്പെഷ്യൽ താങ്ക്സ്. And keep grow, Sharon. We are always with you. We are ready to support with you. And I'll always show your new showroom to entire Pan India we are discussing. So this is awesome. This is awesome, really awesome. So all the rest.
Hopefully that's over soon. We all can meet up there live and we can do a live session.
Yeah, we definitely can. We definitely can. Also, one small question from the chat: do you guys play video games? They want to know.
Yeah, I am a video gamer.
Yeah, that's another
gamer. That is the only problem. There was a power spike. My SMPS went up. Otherwise, this is the gaming time for me now.
Yeah. Please tell me you didn't use a gigabyte power supply. Okay, okay. Gigabyte power supply is okay.
I had a different one.
Okay. Okay. And so yes, Sajith ചേട്ടൻ ഗെയിം കളിക്കോ?
ഞാൻ എപ്പോഴും ഗെയിം കളിക്കാറുണ്ട്.
Full on gamer. Gaming lifestyle. Yes, wonderful.
So no other way, because we are in the field, so I have to know about all those things. So we have to do no other option. So we'll also do. We'll also.
Yes, graphic card companies run ചെയ്യുമ്പോൾ obviously our game കളിച്ചാലേ പറ്റൂ.
Yeah, obviously, definitely.
Awesome. Alright, guys. So we can all. I hope we all can all meet one day in person at a store and have a
we'll plan like
100%. 100%.
We'll plan and we'll meet and we'll do live at Grigs.
Live unboxing.
Next time go from there.
Yes. Awesome. Alright. Okay. Thank you so much for that. Alright, guys. So this was our live stream with Nvidia.
So നമ്മുടെ ടീമിനെ ഒന്ന് ഇൻട്രോഡ്യൂസ് ചെയ്തോളൂ.
ടൈം കുറച്ച് ലേറ്റ് ആയിട്ട് ടീമെല്ലാം ബാക്കി ഓഫീസ് ഒന്ന് വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ചെയ്യാൻ പോയി. ഇപ്പോൾ വിളിച്ചിട്ട് വരാം. 1 second. 2 minutes. എല്ലാവരും കോശി എല്ലാം ബാക്കിലെ കാര്യങ്ങളൊക്കെ സ്റ്റാക്ക് ചെയ്യാനും ഇത് തന്നെ ചെയ്യാൻ പോയി. നമ്മൾ ഓൾമോസ്റ്റ് ഷോപ്പ് വൈൻഡ് അപ്പ് ടൈമിൽ ഇപ്പോൾ വരും. ഒരു മിനിറ്റ് ഇടാം.
Anyway, he is a well-known person. So still നമ്മുടെ നിങ്ങളുടെ ടീമിലുള്ള magician എല്ലാവരും അറിയായിരിക്കും. Still
അതെ we'll all come and say we'll wrap this up with everyone. ഒരു കാലേജ് വിളിക്കാൻ പോയിട്ടുണ്ട്. അപ്പോൾ എന്നിട്ട് എല്ലാവരും പോയിട്ട് I think Koshi bro downstairs ആണോ ഓക്കെ. So I think they're having അവര് ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ലഞ്ച് കഴിക്കുന്നത്. ഇപ്പോഴാണ് ലഞ്ച് ടൈം. So no problem. Okay guys, so everyone is watching, a big thank you for watching. We will be back again with Nvidia for more stream. This was us in conversation with Nvidia, and so we hope you all like the stream. Okay, so once again thank you so much for tuning in. Much love from all of us here.
Bye.
Bye guys, you take care. Bye, take care.
Thank you. Take care.